And you need to pay attention to the potentially dangerous heat that's coming in today for the next few days, Court.
That's right, Kelly. This afternoon, it is going to be treacherously hot with oppressive heat on tap for your Tuesday. We are going to also see the potential for more active weather on the way today as well. So when you get a look at your impact tracker for today, sunny and hotter for this afternoon. The threat is still there for some thunderstorm activity, mainly in the mountains. And then we finally see a slide in temperatures late this week into your upcoming weekend. A live look outside this morning at the Sundial Bridge in Redding. Clear skies getting a little brighter in this shot, and you can still see in this specific shot some cloud cover overhead to the north. So this is the camera on the south end of the Sundial Bridge looking to the north. Those clouds still filtering through overhead with limited rainfall hitting the ground in some northern mountain areas still this morning. Some thunderstorm activity closer to the coast right now. Heat advisory in effect for the valley, foothills, and Modoc counties right now. And this is going to last through Thursday at 11 p.m. for the valley and foothills. Excessive heat warning in effect in the area shaded in pink. That includes Trinity and western Siskiyou County zones. That is through 11 p.m. Wednesday. So that's when the most oppressive heat is expected through at least the middle of this week. That does extend into Thursday for the valley, but that may be lifted as we are seeing a slide in temperatures heading your way. Right now we're in the 70s for the valley, mostly 70s in the foothills, and 40s to 50s or 50s, that is, to 60s in our mountain zones at the moment, with wind out of the northeast that's mostly calm early today, but 7 miles an hour in Orrville, 6 miles an hour for Red Bluff. Through this afternoon, winds getting a little gustier out of the northwest. You could see starting out in Trinity County, 26 mile an hour gusts, and then heading into the valley later on this evening. This is when fire danger becomes a bit more elevated. The far west side of the valley seeing gusts up to 30 miles an hour. Gusts up to 25 miles an hour in parts of Shasta and Tehama County valley zones. We'll then see the return of south winds tomorrow, getting downright gusty tomorrow evening. So around 6 p.m. we're looking at 30 to 40 mile an hour gusts out of the southeast. This is decent news though, as the southeast winds do carry a bit more of that moisture from the Delta breeze with them, so it won't be quite as dry with the south wind, but nonetheless, any pickup in wind with our dry fuels right now is a big concern. And with similar conditions on tap for your Thursday evening as well, those winds are going to be an issue for us, and we'll be keeping a close tab on those. Checking in with your hyper-local look at the satellite and radar, you can see a little thunderstorm activity in northern Shasta County over the last hour. We are seeing most of the activity closing in closer to the coast right now that wrapped through Northern California overnight. So low pressure to our south and southeast driving this moisture north into our region. That's interacting with the heat continuing to build in from this high pressure off the coast, and that's what's leaving us with the unstable conditions that could potentially kick off more thunderstorm activity today. So as you get a look at your hyperlocal futurecast, through most of today, it's sunny skies. 8 a.m., noon, sunshine across our region. You're going to want the sunglasses. Towards the afternoon and evening, that's when that threat of thunderstorms picks back up in our higher elevations. Best chances this evening across the northern Sierra. Might see some stray sprinkles across the valley later today. And then for the rest of the midweek forecast, still seeing that chance for scattered shower and thunderstorm activity in the afternoon and evening hours, and that trend persists into this weekend. High temperatures today still in the triple digits for the northern mountains. 90s for the most part in the Sierra and southern Cascades, with that best chance for thunderstorm activity late today into this evening. Upper 80s to around 100 degrees in the foothills. Might see a stray thunderstorm dropping into the foothills, but it looks more likely to stay in the northern Sierra. Meanwhile, temperatures in the valley, 110 for Redding, 109 in Red Bluff, 106 degrees today for Chico, and 105 in Orrville. So it is going to be downright toasty for your Tuesday afternoon. Your Storm Tracker 7-day forecast for your weekend's always in view. Temperatures sliding for the rest of the week. Lower triple digits Thursday, mid to upper 90s in the valley Friday, and then how about lower to mid 90s on tap for your upcoming weekend, with lows finally falling back into the 60s. So Kelly, we've got some relief from the heat on site in your forecast, but you have to wait until late this week into this weekend to get there. Downright oppressive heat over the next couple of afternoons.